Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Ruby version. Last time we left off, we wow, my English is deteriorating. We have obtained our first Pokemon, being Mudkip, named Catnip. Now, like I said, I actually did reset to get a female Catnip, and off-screen I did some level grinding, so we're level 10. I'm going to be doing a lot of off-screen level grinding, let's just say that right now. Now, because I had to reset for a while, I originally thought you had to reset the entire game, so I have a new trainer ID, and eventually I got to the point where I just saved at the thing and finally got a female Mudkip, who now has a careful nature, meaning their stats are quite different, but this is them at level 10. Cute little one. And level 10 is where they learn Water Gun. So I'm kind of getting myself ahead of the game here for good reason. Anyways, we have Pokeballs now, meaning we can catch Pokemon. So what I want to do is if I run into one here, that's good. If not, not the end of the world. I need someone for a certain HM later on, so I am going to at least try and run into it. And especially needing a second Pokemon before I battle any trainers. There we go! Zigzagoon! Little HM slave. Anyways, I want to be careful. I don't want to be knocking this thing out, so let's see. Mud Slap should do. Yeah, okay. 2 Mud Slaps should do just fine. There we go. And now we can catch the fella. There we go! And now it gets added to the Pokedex. Zigzagoon restlessly wanders everywhere at all times. This Pokemon does so because it is very curious. It becomes interested in anything that it happens to see, which is why we see them so often. And I'm not going to nickname him because he's not going to be a part of the team. However, does this one have the ability I'm thinking of? Yes, it does. Pick up. Every once in a while, Zigzagoons will pick up items off the ground just from, adventuring, battling, anything. And those items can be pretty handy sometimes, so definitely keep an eye on that. It is quirky! Knowing Tackle and Growl, okay. So I have something to fall back on, and something I can teach 8 gems to for the time being. Anyways, let's go heal up, and then we can take on our first trainer. I really do love the look of the Pokemon centers in this game. They just feel welcoming. I've noticed with later and later games, they kind of cut down the cities and everything you can adventure in, and that's half the fun too, is getting to the towns. I miss that. And having physical buildings for the shop and Pokemon Center. Alright, first trainer. If you have Pokemon with you, then you're an official Pokemon trainer. You can't say no to my challenge. And that little detail of your character turning to face the opponent is nice. Calvin, huh? With his own Zigzagoon. And now we're gonna put that stab to use. Now, I'm going to be very clarifying about this. I am not a competitive Pokemon trainer. I do not care about stats. This is just for fun, and I enjoy the story. I lost! I should have trained mine more. And we get 80 Pokken. Alrighty, and now we have a nice little bug catcher here. Haha! Our eyes met! I'll take you on with my bug Pokemon! And this is Rick. Wurmple! Everyone knows the meme of Wurmple. Sadly, he is not sippy soup, so we're gonna have to just soak him. Ooh, there goes my speed. Not like it's gonna matter much. A little too overleveled for the area, and this is just for me grinding on wild Pokemon too. The amount of experience we're getting battling trainers is always much higher. I'll keep Catnip out. Or another Wurmple. Alright. And that should do it. Ooh, very close. Ah, down and out! Okay. And I know you are not a trainer.
I'm not very tall, so I sink right into the grass. The grass goes up to my nose and...
Alright, I know there's a trainer here, so... Did you just become a trainer? We're both beginners! I love this. The atmosphere. It's something I kind of miss. Alan, what do you got? A Poochyena. Definitely a nice dark type if you want a dark type early on. Thankfully, dark types I think have a better role in this game than they did in Gen 2? They kind of were new in Gen 2, so they were nice, but they weren't really powerful. This one kind of gives you something with a little more oomph, especially in the physical attack, since I think a majority were special attackers. Ooh, tail low. I don't know, I'll keep Mudkip out. And I can't hit with Mud Slap, so Water Gun it is. The font they use, honestly, is really nifty to me. Whenever I see that a Pokemon is level 3, I just see that little kitty face sideways. Yes, I'm old. I still use emoticons. I called you because I thought I could beat you. And berries! There's Oran berries. And we are gonna pick them. And since they are quite handy, I'm going to plant one. Yes, you can replant berries in this game, which I think is a lot nicer from the, a nice improvement from Gen 2. Patcha berries. I'll plant one of those too. And because this game has a functional save battery in it, the berries will actually grow. Without water, they'll take a little longer to grow, but we will get something to be able to water them. Alright, one more trainer and we should be in town.
I'm going to keep winning and aim to be the best trainer. Help me further my career.
Being a Pokemon trainer is a career? Well, with the amount of time and effort some people put into it, yeah, I can see that. Tiana with Zigzagoon. Alright. Good old Water Gun. Lowering the attack. Now you'll probably notice from my playstyle, I don't tend to use buffs and debuffs on my team too often. You don't genuinely need them for story mode. If I were to make a competitive team, that would be a whole other story, but I won't be. Alright, another Water Gun should do the trick. And there we go! Ooh, almost level 12. That'll be nice.
I ended up furthering your career.
Alrighty. There should be, yes, an item down here. Potion! That's 3 potions now. We should be good for any rival battles that come our way. And we'll first step. I am going to be cutting out unnecessary wild battles unless something new comes up. Or something that I think is worthwhile. Alright. I forgot the name of the town already. Because I was too focused on wanting to heal my Pokemon. Alrighty. But we are now in Petalburg. Where has our Wally gone? We have to leave for Vandorf Town. Verdendorf Town. I can never pronounce that right. Verdenturf. Okay. Very soon. I've always called it something else. Vandaverg? I wasn't very good at paying attention to words when I was a kid. Especially a teenager when I only cared more about the major story. Well, let's go talk to Dad. because this is his gym. Well, if it isn't Jaden, so you're all finished moving in? I'm surprised that you managed to get here by yourself. Oh, I see. You're with your Pokemon. Then I guess you're going to become a trainer like me, Jaden. That's great news. I'll be looking forward to it.
I'd like to get a Pokemon, please.
You're... Oh, right. You're Wally, right?
I'm going to go stay with my relatives in Verdanturf Town. I'm gonna continuously mix up T and D. It's a Canadian thing. I thought I would be lonely by myself, so I wanted to take a Pokemon along. But I've never caught a Pokemon before. I don't know how.
I see. Jaden, you heard that, right? Go with Wally and make sure that he safely catches a Pokemon. Wally, here, I'll loan you my Pokemon. And we got Wally got Zigzagoon to borrow.
Oh wow, a Pokemon!
I'll give you a Pokeball too. Go for it. Wally received a Pokeball!
Oh wow, thank you! Jaden, would you really come with me?
I will. And a Follow Me song! I like this song. It's a shame it's only used for birthdays in the later games now.
Jaden, Pokemon hide in tall grass like this, don't they? Please watch me and see if I can catch one properly. Whoa!
Oh, that's gonna bother my throat. And he gets one of the rarest Pokemon out in this grass, a Ralts. But this is pretty much our tutorial for knowing how to catch Pokemon. Either it's the lighting on my television or that Ralts looks weird. Maybe I'm just used to the different coloring they give later on. You're doing your best, Wally. There he goes. And the Ralts is caught. I wish it was that easy.
I did it! It's my Pokemon! Jaden, thank you. Let's go back to the gym.
So, did it work out?
Thank you. Yes, it did. Here's your Pokemon back. Jaden, thank you for coming along with me. You two are why I was able to catch my Pokemon. I promise I'll take really good care of it. Oh, my mom's waiting for me, so I have to go. Bye, Jaden.
Now, Jaden, if you want to become a strong trainer, here's my advice. Head for Rustboro City beyond this town. There you should challenge the gym leader, Roxanne. After her, go on to the other Pokemon gyms and defeat their leaders. Collect badges from them, understood? Of course, I'm a gym leader too. We'll battle one day, Jaden. That's only after you become stronger, Jaden. So, I always found this interesting, speaking that what if someone started in this town? Would he be the first gym for them? I kind of like the fact that you could take on the gyms in any order in Scarlet and Violet for that reason, because what if you were from another town where that gym was? That'd be your first gym, and you'd get wiped out right away if the level cap was too high. So it's nice that they do that kind of thing. But for us, it's more he knows what we're capable of, so he doesn't want he doesn't want to be the starting gym. He wants to see how well we improve, which is a big dad thing. Anyways, this is Wally's house. You must be Jaden, right? Thank you for playing with Wally a little while ago. He's been frail and sickly ever since he was a baby. We sent him to stay with my relatives in Verdanturf Town for a while. The air is a lot cleaner there than it is here. What's that? Where's Wally? He's already left, our Wally. I wonder where he could have gotten by now. Oh, he's probably on his way. Wally was really happy when he told us that he caught a Pokemon. It's been ages since I've seen him smile like that. Well, he's got some supportive parents, that's good. And they care about his health. Alright. Now, you're probably thinking the next Pokemon on my team is going to be one of those Ralts. No. Gen 3's moveset kinda stinks. I found that Emerald definitely improved upon it, but in Ruby and Sapphire, it's not great. So I'm going after a different psychic type for my team, and we will be seeing them eventually. Anyways, on to Route 104. We want to go down and around on the sand, and yeah, You're not a trainer? I'm sure you're a trainer. Oh, no, I'm not a trainer. But that's right, if trainers lock eyes, it's a challenge to battle. If you don't want to battle, stay out of their sight. So, yeah, you can fix the battles if you want to. I'm gonna try battling everyone, though. Since it's fun.
Leaving footprints in the sand is so fun!
And this youngster is Billy! Seedot. Ooh. Seedot's an interesting Pokemon, and one where I now have the disadvantage. Badly. So, tackling the way we are. Ooh, no Harden at this level? Well, again, a Harden's an easy attack to get. Eventually I'm gonna have to use Water Gun because I'm not gonna have the physical attack power to do much. Oh, it's using Bide this low? It's not gonna do much. And level 12! Alright. Next is Tailo, which we can use Water Gun against. And get some decent damage. Oh, start off with a Growl. Flying types really are fast. Speaking of, didn't I pick a flying type for my team? I'm pretty sure I did. I just won't be getting them for a while. Yeah, I did. Okay. I had to look at my little planning sheet. You're really wanting to lower my attack. You can reset that by switching out. Hey, I got a crit. Awesome.
I got sand in my runners. They're all gritty.
I hate that feeling, especially if it gets into the fibers of your socks. Alright. We can take you on. Oh, maybe not. The sea, huh?
I wonder what it's like at the bottom of the sea.
That is some foreshadowing. That is a tiny boat. It's definitely a personal boat. Now, we could have gone through the grass too, but I like going around on the beach. Mr. Brainy's cottage. He's not here. Oh, I guess we're gonna have to go find him. More berries. Take some berries and leave one again. It's just more Oran and Pecha berries, so it's nice to keep these stocked up. Alright. I've been saying that a lot lately. I think it's just the one way to keep my mind on track. My memory hasn't been the greatest lately, so it's nice to have something to kind of keep my memory sharp. And next we should have... Ooh, someone who's a bit of a roaming trainer. As I turned. Oh, sure, I'll accept your challenge. I have a lot of money. These guys are good to battle. I was gonna say fight, but battle. As it is the rich boy Winston, who has one Pokemon, a Zigzagoon. But the rich boys have an ace up their sleeve. They are one of the very few trainers that will use healing items. I learned this the hard way, but I'm not gonna give them the chance. Alright. Why couldn't I win? And yeah, you get a lot of money from them. Alright, into Petalburg Woods. What do we got? Trainer tips. Any Pokemon that appears even once in a battle is awarded experience points. To raise a weak Pokemon, put it at the top of the team list. As soon as the battle starts, switch it out and it'll earn experience points without being exposed to any harm. which is nice.
Hi. I caught a whole bunch of Pokemon. Go, 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 my bug Pokemon team!
I am very much glad that bug Pokemon have gotten a lot more love over the years. I actually played as the bug-type gym leader at Pentacon, a convention in my local area this year. At the time of this recording, I should probably mention. And my bug team was actually doing quite well. Had a nice little group. And yes, Box Bug was on there. Alright.
Water gun the Wurmple. Have a nice bath.
Level 13 for us.
Another Wurmple.
How many does he have? All 6! Oh my goodness, he was really catching Pokemon. They're all level 3 though, so they're gonna go down pretty quick. Well, I should say they're all low level, not a specific level. Alrighty. If they all are level 3, that'll shut me up. Not getting much experience on them, so we are reaching the point where we're getting a little too strong. Now you can keep leveling up if you want to, but you can swap out and kind of evenly level your Pokemon. I will be doing that as the team expands. Oh, I didn't want to switch. They are all level 3. Okay, that shut me up. Alrighty. That is one more Wurmple. And one more water gun. I probably could be using Tackle at this point. There we go. Beaten Lyle.
I have all these Pokemon, but I couldn't win.
Yeah, because they're a little too low a level. Oh, what's this? This is Paralyze Heal. They still had character limitations and couldn't spell it right, so they abbreviated it. Honestly, I think Shock Heal probably would have worked too. Or Stun Heal. Eh. Oh, hello. Not a one to be found. Hello, have you seen any Pokemon called Shroomish around here? I really love that Pokemon. I was going to ambush you, but you had to dawdle in Petalburg Woods. Forever, didn't you? I got sick of waiting, so here I am. You, Devon researcher. Hand over those parts. Ah! You're a Pokemon trainer, aren't you? You've got to help me, please! What do you think you're doing? What, you're going to protect him? No one who crosses Team Magma gets any mercy, not even a kid. Come on and battle me. So yes, the Team Rocket equivalent in Generation 3 is the Elemental teams. Team Magma for Ruby, Team Sapphire for my English sucks. Team Magma for Ruby, Team Aqua for Sapphire, and if you're playing Emerald, you get to contend with both! And he has a Poochyena. You'll find they tend to carry dark types more often than not. But they will carry Pokemon akin to their theme as well. Ooh, lowering my accuracy, huh? It's probably gonna work too, right? No. Alright. That is awesome. And he only had the Poochyena. You're kidding me! You're tough! Ugh. You've got some nerve meddling with Team Magma. Come on and battle me again. I wish I could say that, but I'm out of Pokemon. And hey, we have Team Magma are also after something in Rustboro. I'll let you go today. You monologue too much. Whew, that was awfully close. Thanks to you, he didn't rob me of these important papers. I know, I'll give you a Great Ball as my thanks. And we get our first Great Ball. Didn't that Team Magma thug say they were after something in Rustboro too? Uh-oh, it's a crisis! I can't be wasting time! Oh dear. Well, let's make our way up then. You know, another bug catcher we can battle? Yes! If you take a bug Pokemon to school, you get to be instantly popular! That's definitely a trend from when I was a kid. If you were to take anything nifty like an insect or, just anything that was unique, people were always impressed, and if there was a trending thing, then it was even more. Sadly, that's something that hasn't changed, and I'm kind of disappointed that we haven't grown from that. Anyways, he has a Nincada, which is a very unique bug type. That's also weak to water. I believe it's a bug ground type, or it's a straight ground type, I can't remember. And we're level 14. I can't be popular if I lose! Well, we're not too far out from the exit of the forest now. Oh, it's a Silcoon! Look at that bright yellow eye. This is a new Pokemon we haven't seen yet, so I may as well show it off. We'll just tackle the poor fella. And just like Metapod in Gen 2, it knows Arden. If you want to get yourself a Beautyfly, then catching a Silcoon is nice. If you want Dustox, then a Cascoon is what you want to go for. Wurmple will evolve... I want to say it's based on its stats, but I think it's genuinely a random code execution. I just ran from that one, no worries. What's this? More trainer tips? In addition to HP, Pokemon have power points that are used to make moves during battle. See, it has a name, power points. If a Pokemon runs out of power points, it must be taken to the Pokemon Center to restore it. Alright, out of Petalburg Woods, and now on to Route 104. Hello. I like filling my mouth with seeds, and spitting them out fast. You can have this, so you try it out. Use it on a Pokemon, it will learn a move for firing seeds rapidly. Oh, so this is where we get TM9. I kind of only kept track of what I planned to get, but it's nice to get that. That's Bullet Seed. And we have Cherry Berries introduced to us now. Oh, I love the music to this game too. Let's plant another Cherry Berry. And then we have some more Oran Berries. You start learning them by the look. Hi, Interkicton is blowing cold air first. That was cold. And we'll plant another Oran Berry. If we can get these early on, then that's really handy. Actually, speaking of items, yes, you did pick up something. What did you pick up? A Super Potion! That's really nice to get early! Alright, well, before we go in that building, is there anything in... Yes, a nice Pokeball. Anything in... Oh. Just a Wurmple. Another potion. And another Pokemon. I like to check the blank spots just in case. It's kind of the hint before we got the little star that let us know where everything is. Dang it. One more, nothing. Okay. Out of the grass. There we go. If you run in tall grass, you have a higher chance of running into encounters, but I find I get pretty lucky. Hello? This is the Pretty Petal Flower Shop, spreading flowers throughout the world. Your name is? Jaden, that's a nice name. Jaden, would you like to learn about berries? Yes, please. Berries grow on trees that thrive only in dark, loamy soil. If you take some berries, be sure to plant one in the loamy soil again. A planted berry will soon sprout, grow into a plant, flower beautifully, and then grow berries again. In essence, berries are pretty much the fruit trees of the Pokemon world. I want to see the whole wide world filled with beautiful flowers. That's my dream. Please help me, Jaden. Plant berries and bring more flowers into the world. And that is actually a great idea. Plants not only help with the environment itself, they're really good for your mental health as well. The more attention you give to flowers, the more beautifully they bloom. You'll like tending flowers, I'm sure of it. You can have this! And we get the Whalmer pail! Now we can water those berries, which will help them grow faster. While berry plants are growing, water them with the Whalmer pail. Oh, another thing. If you don't pick berries for a while, they'll drop off onto the ground, but they'll sprout again. Isn't that awesome? It's like they It's like they have a will of their wow, I can't read. They have the will to live. Yes, because plants are alive. And someone who had family that worked in an orchard, yes, actually, sometimes they'll let the fruit drop. It'll be 1, fertilizer for the plant, and 2, sometimes those seeds will get enough rain and sunlight to grow another tree. It's quite nice. Oh, and we get a lefa berry, and I'm not paying attention to what I'm reading. I'm kind of just letting it go. You can plant a berry and grow it big, or you can make a Pokemon hold it. But now they have a machine that mixes up different berries and makes candies for Pokemon. I want some candy too. That is something we'll definitely be looking forward to later. So now that we have the Whalmer pail, let's water it. Now, if it is raining in an area, yes, there are weather conditions in this game, you don't have to water, and it still counts as watering. You can still water it. Alright, I don't want to be running, and... do I want to battle you? Maybe another time. I think, being next to the water, this is a good place to take a break. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Let's Play Pokemon Ruby version. This is Autumn Child saying I'll see you all next time. Later, everyone.